Hello, Slicey Dicers. This is Brian with another knife video for you. Today we got kind of a fun one, I think. I asked you guys, what are your best EDC choices for under 150 bucks? Where I asked that was on the community page of my YouTube channel. It comes up in your feed if you're subscribed. Please subscribe if you're not, because you're missing out on stuff like that. But if you do miss it, you can go to the main part of my YouTube channel and you can see it. There's a little community tab up there, and click on that and you can see I try and make posts to interact with you guys every now and then. This one worked out really well, and I think I'm gonna do more of them. And yeah, these are your choices, so you can't yell at me if you don't like the choices. It's fine. It's your choices, so it's not my fault. But you guys made really good choices. Honestly, I probably would have picked all these myself anyway, so you guys did an awesome job. There is 5. That's why it's called a top 5 video, but I am making one honorable mention because you guys, a lot of you guys picked a knife, but this one specific knife, but you chose it in a version that is not currently available, and I'm not really sure it's going to be again. But the standard one is still completely fine. I have the standard one. This is the Civivi Elementum. This would have been much farther up the list, except all of you said S35VN. S35VN was a Blade HQ exclusive one, and it's listed as out of stock, not as coming soon. It's listed as out of stock. So I'm not positive that's coming back again, because some of their other exclusive Elementums are listed as coming soon. So if it is coming back, I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. But anywho, yeah, standard Elementum, way under 150 bucks, $50 to $75 for a D2 one. The D2 one's still great, still the same hollow grind, still an awesome, very comfy shape, nice deep carry clip. They're fantastic. You can get them in the G10. This is the purple. Not sure if the purple's still around. I think it is, but of course I had to get a purple one. They also come in like copper scales, carbon fiber, all kinds of crazy stuff. They come with Damascus, all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, about 50 to 75 bucks. Don't remember what the S35VN one was. I think just a little bit more than that. And yeah, check them out. The Elementum is awesome. But again, you guys picked the S35VN. If that was readily available and still around, yeah, it'd be way up the list. But I'm trying to put stuff on here that you can actually buy. So it's getting an honorable mention. So in 5th place, this is very interesting. This one I got not only a lot of votes on the community page, a lot of you guys email me too for your votes, which that's fine. It's fine. I don't compile them in a super scientific manner. It's literally like a piece of paper with some hash marks on it. But this one I got a lot of email votes for as well. And it's really surprising because this is brand new and it made the list. And a lot of the stuff you've got on this list, well, there's another one that's fairly new, but most of it's like pretty tried and true stuff. But the Ferrum Forged Stinger, great knife, $90, Nitro V steel. And that's the main reason a lot of you guys said that you picked it, because it's a very high-end, pretty unique steel for a very reasonable price for a steel. It is made by We. It's kind of the Civivi sort of format, as you can even tell just looking at the Elementum. Like you can see some build similarities there. It does have that really cool Ferrum Forge logo on the pivot though, which is awesome. The G10's really nice. It's, you know, the usual Civivi action. It's a great knife, and again, 90 bucks. Comes in several colors. Ferrum Forge, previously, a lot of their releases were pretty limited runs and then done. The Stinger is still very available, and that's been kind of the way they've been going. Each knife they've been releasing, like the Mini Arch, I think you can still get. Like every subsequent knife is more and more available than the one before it, and I think that the Stinger is no exception. I think they're even more available. It is a fantastic knife. It is going to be on my top 10 knives for under 100 bucks at the end of the year. I can guarantee that. It's a great freaking knife, absolutely for sure. Good choice, guys. This is pretty brand new, but it's getting a lot of love from you. Next up would be a classic. I'm going to bring out 2 of them here because I have 2 of them. The Manix 2, and you guys specifically said the lightweight, and I cannot disagree. This is the knife that basically got me into knives. This is the basic BD1, the older one. The basic now is BD1N, slightly better steel. And then this is the most expensive one, the Maximat. So some versions of this are well over the 150 line, but the basic one in BD1N is 101 bucks. They have an S110V. And this is the Maximat. The Maximat is $203, so well over that amount. But yeah, I agree with you guys. I'm very glad this made it. You notice when we get through this, spoiler alert, the PM2 is not on the list. The PM2 didn't make it, but the Manix 2 did, specifically the lightweight. You guys really seem to like this. And honestly, I kind of have always liked the ergos of the Manix 2 overall a little bit better than I like the Manix 2 overall just a little bit better than the PM2. Great freaking knife, and especially in the less expensive versions. Excellent value, really comfortable, just good EDC knife. Super light, obviously, lightweight. Only downside to them is you can't really take them apart. They're pinned together, but that really hasn't been a big problem with me. I just do the, put some lube in there and, blast it out with some compressed air, and it's always been completely fine. But yeah, good choice, guys. Was really kind of surprised to see such a classic on here, I guess. Next up would be the Hogue Ritter Mini RSK Mark 1-G2. I always have to take a breath before I say that, but you guys did specify the Mini, and I agree with you. I like the full-size RSK as well, but I do slightly prefer the Mini. That's why I still own a Mini. I've owned 2 of the full sizes, and I don't have either of them anymore. $140. You're getting 20 CV steel, great value, really good ergos, and it's just a very well-built knife. Hogue does such a good job. Made in the USA, as was the Manix 2 lightweight. You just saw it was Golden, Colorado, but yeah, really great value for $140. Great action, easy to carry. The Hogue Deca almost made it too, because a lot of you said Mini RSK or Deca, but it just barely didn't quite make it. The Deca is also a really nice knife as well, but that's an in-house Hogue design. This one was obviously, designed by Ritter, and it is a KnifeWorks exclusive. You can only get it from knifeworks.com, but really, really good. I'll link to all the reviews of these down below, which will in turn have links to probably places that you can buy them if I remember to include it. So an extremely close second place. This was really, really close. I'm going to bring out 2 of them again. Would be the Benchmade Bugout. So this one up top here is one from the custom shop. It is well out of that 150 range. They're about 250. This one has to be M4, but this is the mini one with this. It used to be the Stormtrooper variant with the white scales and the blacked out blade. I dyed them red. But you're looking at price range for a Bugout between about $119 and $250. Again, this is the most expensive way you can do it, but most of them are well under that $150 range. And again, another one that would be on my list. They are great knives, really lightweight, very good blade shape. I've never had a problem with any, like them not holding up or anything. I know some people don't like that the scales flex. I can't show you well because this is a Mini. They don't flex as much on the Mini because it's just, science that they're smaller, so they don't flex as much. They're a little stronger. The full-size ones do flex a little bit. You have the CF Elite, which flexes a little bit less. And then you can go with something like the Custom Shop one that's G10 that doesn't flex at all, or you have the, Blade HQ is doing an exclusive right now, which is basically a custom shop Bugout, but they bought a bunch of them in one configuration, so they're less expensive. So with 20 CV steel and this same, it's a little lighter, I think, gray G10 and green thumb stud and standoffs for $199. But I do agree with you on the Bugout. That's a very good choice. I will say I got this, about a week ago, maybe a little bit more than that. And if I hadn't had other knives to review, this would have probably been in my pocket every single day since I got it. It is a fantastic knife in all of its configurations. The Bugout is good, but I know it's over the 150, but if you can swing going to the custom shop and getting one, do it. Or if you want to take your time with it, buy a basic one, upgrade it slowly over time. They're eminently upgradable. So many parts available for them, but you're going to wind up in the end spending more than you'd spend on one from the custom shop, and it's still probably going to be the S30V blade and not something cool like M4 or 20CV like they offer on the custom shop. And then finally, your choice. And you guys, it was even. It's a pair of 3, but you guys were even on which version, so I'm going to bring out both. This is the pair of 3 lightweight in SPY 27 and the pair of 3 regular G10 version in Maximat. You're looking at $98 for the basic lightweight, not this one, but the one in, again, I think BD1N, and $206 for this Maximat one. So a little over if you're going for the crazy ones, but almost all of them are under 150. And I can't argue with you. I'm not in love with the looks of the Para 3, but it is a great EDC knife. 3-inch blade, legal everywhere. You know, that's always really nice. The Spy 27 and the lightweight is extremely nice. I've been pretty impressed with it. They're out of stock right now, but it is a regular production model. It's going to be around. And, you know, and then you can go all the way up to the Maxmet one. The Maxmet one is great. I do carry this one a fair bit, I will say. But yeah, it's a really nice knife. The only thing I hate about them, and it's easily fixed, but on the G10 version, I hate the pocket clip placement. It sticks way out of your pocket. You really almost need to get a deep carry clip for it. This is a Casey Lynch one. And it does make the knife carry a whole lot better. But on the lightweight, you don't have to worry about that. On the lightweight, you have the wire clip. It carries perfectly fine. There are only washers on one side of this. This is something that people freak out about because the other side is touching the plastic. FRN, sorry, fancy plastic. And that does make the blade off-center a little bit. I've never seen a Para 3 lightweight that didn't have an off-center blade. But it's not a flaw. I think it's just the way it's designed. It's designed to be slightly off-center. I mean, I guess they could have made one scale thick out, you know, get a little thicker down there to make it look centered so people would stop complaining about it. But other than that, it doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't like move closer. It just sits that way. There's plenty of space. Just sits off to the side, but great ergos, 3-inch blades, so legalities everywhere. It's very, very easy knife to carry. I cannot argue with your overall winner. Yeah, Para 3 in some format is always a good choice. And honestly, when people say, you know, especially non-knife people say, you know what, I want to finally step up and get a decent knife, you know, what should I get? And under 150 is a very common number people come up with, and that's why it shows that. I usually say a Benchmade Bugout or a Para 3 of some variant. So yeah, I agree with you guys on it. It's yeah, great choices. You guys did well. I have faith in you as always. We're gonna do another one. I'm going to do these pretty regularly. I'm going to try maybe doing even once a month if I remember to. If I don't remember to, somebody ping me and I'll give you guys a question. Sometimes it'll be tabletop like this. Sometimes it's going to be screen capture if I don't have all the stuff you guys choose. I'm thinking next one I'm probably going to do best under 50. I'll probably do like a budget one. Yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know if you like this format. It's fun. You guys chose them. It's the favorite part about these videos. You can't yell at me. I didn't pick them. But hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've been Brian. Have a good one.